celebrate my dad turning the big 6-0. Not that I had absolutely anything to do with planning this party, but like that, I will not miss a good time and free booze. This is going on your tab, right? Okay, make sure. Anyone that knows my dad and my relationship knows how even keel it has been. I'm kidding. We definitely have had our ups and downs. Luckily for the last 3 years, it has been all ups. Perhaps because he signs my paychecks. He has always been so supportive of all my choices. Especially when I decided to marry Ray when I was 19. Pretty sure that was his favorite. I mean, come on, was it really surprising to him to see a 19-year-old so mature and responsible, ready for the commitment of marriage? Where was he at when he was 19? Playing video games in his parents' basement? Oh, that's right, he owned his own commercial roofing company, taking care of those parents and siblings. Now I get why you supported me so much when I was 19. Besides the support, he always has done a great job educating me on matters of life. Like after my first kid, 9 months after my honeymoon. At least I was 20 years old then, Dad. But it meant a lot when he decided it would be best to take the time to explain just how Dawson came to be. And more precautionary measures available for me in the future. But I took that play-by-play as encouragement and motivation to get the ball rolling and give you more grandkids. And to be honest, I really was just trying to turn your shoulder tattoo of the family tree into a full forest arm sleeve. And we are close but not there yet, so drink up, Ray.
Just wait till after July.
Another thing I'm sure you all know is just how patient my dad is. I'll never forget, as every son does, the time I really wanted to impress him. I knew just how much he loved golf.
Like yours.
And one day he approached me with a brand new set of golf clubs he had bought for me and asked if I'd be interested in taking some private lessons at the country club. Remember the key word there, lessons. That's plural, lessons. For a guy like me, I was more into the physical sports. The harder you hit someone, the better kind of sport. So about 10 to 12 minutes into the first 30-minute lesson, I could see the nostrils flaring on my dad as I continued to drive those chunks of grass 10 feet in front of me. I'm not sure we made it the whole 30 minutes, but I do know that was the last lesson you took me to. But I'll never forget the life lesson that he did explain to me. I wasn't good enough to be mad, right? Until you have practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced, till you're that good, you have no right to be mad out on the golf course. I'm sure none of you here have seen my dad mad on that golf course, have you? Let me be clear though, his patience has certainly gotten better as the years have gone by. For instance, this last Christmas, he got 13 grandkids in his house, running around, 12, running around, snotty noses, peeing on the toilet seats, touching the windows, dare I say walking around the house with crackers. But here is Dad, wine in hand, just enjoying the moment. Thank you, good Lord, for Xanax, good wine, and Father Sonny. Being back at the roofing office has certainly drawn our relationship even closer for my whole family as well. Dad loves nothing more than when Ray will stop by the office out of the blue to have the grandkids come in and see their papa. This always warms my heart as well until it's time for them to go. At that moment, I know my dad will leave his office chair to help Ray load the kiddos back in the Suburban. That's when my anxiety kicks in. Just how many chicken nuggets will fall out the door as he lifts Macaulay into his seat? Will I have to walk the yard when she leaves for all the trash blowing around? Although he never says anything, I'm sure he's questioning why we have the 5 children. He is the type of guy that will buy a new vehicle, drive it for 3 months before buying a new one, and it will be returned cleaner and nicer than when it came off the showroom floor. Dad, I am sorry, as I'm sure it's a little disappointing with the clutter of the vehicle, but the problem is not necessarily the 5 kids, I just don't have a wand to detail it every 2 days.
There you go.
All kidding aside, Dad, I've never been happier than where we're at in life, and I'm so blessed and thankful for the opportunity to not necessarily just be employed by you, but to be able to see and connect with you on a daily basis. Life is funny like that, and if someone had asked me 10 years ago if I thought we'd ever be where we are now, I would have laughed in their face. Unless it was you asking me, and I probably would have just been scared and agreed with you. One thing I know now at 30 years old, 5 kids, and being married for 12 years is life always has its ups and downs. I think you and I realize that lots of our ups and downs had to do with being the same person in a lot of ways, with the back and forth happening standing in front of the own mirror. But with that, I have grown to appreciate those similarities. You are a man of incredible work ethic, passionate at what you push your mind to. You're the type of guy that will do whatever it takes to succeed, but never forget where you came from. You're incredibly generous, and have shown that to not only me, but to your grandkids and family. I'm blessed to be able to stand here tonight, and hopefully have been able to relay the impact that you've had on my life as well as my family's. Happy birthday, Dad. You're the best looking 6-year-old that you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
That you know. And earlier today, I did also think of something that really encouraged me about you. 60 years old is starting to get up there in the age, and I realized as the baby of the family, I don't have to worry about you falling in the shower, needing help programming the TV remote, or forgetting which day you took your medicines, because those days are coming, and I'm sorry, Sarah and Todd, but that's the duty of the oldest sibling. Have fun with that. Love you, Dad.